BlackBerry, you're going to let me record in peace, right? Right? No, you're not. Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. It's going to be hard to wipe this smirk off my face this morning. Check this out. So there is this company, LiveView Technologies, that was going to put up these AI surveillance cameras in the park in Austin that we opposed. And on their website, they said they take a different approach to security because people behave differently when they know they're being watched. And today we're going to start to figure out if politicians behave differently when they know they're being watched with a tool that makes it easier for you to figure out when your local politicians are putting this garbage in your city. So this is a site called alpr.watch. It has a map over here. And on the map, you're going to see everywhere where there is a confirmation of a city council meeting where they're installing license plate readers, automated license plate readers, Flock AI-powered surveillance cameras, and so on and so forth. Many people have been emailing me and saying, Lewis, what do I do? And I'll say, try going to a city council hearing in your area. And they go, Lewis, how do I do that? And it's like, where do you live? Okay, go to this site. Lewis, what do I do there? And I can't have this conversation back and forth for the thousands of people that email me. It's impossible. So what this site does is it tries to make it as easy as possible to get an alert when there's going to be a meeting in your area. So the way this works is this website is scraping over 1,800 different municipal governments in the United States, and soon to be more as more people get involved in this lovely little open source project. It allows you to get email alerts for your area. You can put your email address into the site, and after you put your email address in, you can put the notification radius in miles. So do I want to be notified when there's a hearing within 5 miles of me, 20 miles, 100 miles, 200 miles, and so on and so forth, and you will receive email notifications once there is a confirmation of one of these hearings. Now, the way this works, this is not all automated. There are moderators. So there are all these scrapers that are working to try and figure out whether or not there are different meetings and hearings, and we have to go through them manually to see if they actually apply. So for instance, this one is a keyword for flock, and sometimes a keyword for flock is a keyword for flock, and sometimes keyword flock is flock of emotional support birds or something like that, which obviously we're not going to be mad at. So this one is talking about a coverage of a backyard flock, so obviously I'm not going to waste your time on that. They took possession and said he will join their bachelor flock. He is talking about a farm and roosters, so obviously we're not going to do that. So there are human beings that are actually moderating this website and going through every single one of these city council and board meetings that are scraped. Once it is confirmed by a human being to be an actual meeting that goes over the installation of AI surveillance in your area, it is added to the map. And once it gets added to the map, if you are signed up, you will receive a notification. I'm hoping that your politicians behave differently when they are under surveillance. Instead of being only one person that shows up in opposition to these, what if 12 people showed up? What if 100 people showed up? What if 1,000 people showed up? We're hoping that if we make it as easy as possible, that you'll do the work. We've made it easy for you to put your government under surveillance. Are you going to make them behave differently? I hope so. That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something. Please make use of the tool. There's a chat room link down below for a Zulip, for the Clippies of Zulip, where we discuss all of these things. Please say thank you to Mr. Snoot in the Zulip, who was responsible for putting together this amazing freaking site. Snoot did put a good amount of effort, and I'm sure that he's spending money on SMTP Relay and everything else for the site to work. So if you are happy with what he did, there's a donate link in the upper right corner where you can donate via DonorBox, Square, Google, Apple Pay, any of this type of stuff. And again, if you find the work valuable, I do suggest that you provide him a donation. I think that what he put together is pretty fucking awesome. And we would like to build this website into something that not only shows you the city council hearings, but I'd also like to have a page that goes over some of the common arguments that will work. There's this page that I have on the Consumer Rights Wiki that doesn't really belong on the Consumer Rights Wiki and should probably be on a dedicated site to this flock camera stuff over here, where I go over common arguments, questions, and responses when discussing flock surveillance. So I'd like to get something like this put on the site that people can contribute to and just have it off of the Consumer Rights Wiki where it's a little bit out of place. This site is a work in progress, but yeah, again, just great work to Snoot, and thank you to everybody in the Clippy movement for making this possible. This would not be possible without the work of all of you. As I've said, this Clippy movement is not about just changing your profile picture. It's about doing what you can, where you can, to push back. And he did, and I appreciate that. And so does BlackBerry. Must be nice having 2 cans of food before 8 a.m. Spoiled cat. Oh yeah, now you show up to be on video. After I'm almost done. Yeah. Also, a large shout out to Terrence. He actually created a site that was essentially a runner-up to this. It was an amazing site. It just was going to be expecting a scraper to be inserted afterwards. At the same time of this, I don't want to discount any of the work that he did because it was exceptional in getting me to even believe that this would be possible to begin with. So thank you very much to him and everybody else that took time to put together something like this. But above all, thank you to BlackBerry for being an adorable little kitty. and bothering me throughout the duration of this video. It's a good kitty. What a kitty. What a good girl. Eh? That's a good kitty. You want to turn the microphone? Good kid. That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.